Well, I can't show you the Olympics, but you can hear it.
You're talking about impressive. Look at that.
How about?
Absolutely.
Totally.
The Hughes kept the Grizz alive with the overtime game or goal against Sweden.
There's mom and dad.
Good Justin Stanley Cup with Sidney Crosby and Mike Sullivan.
Go USA.
Matthews and Goldie.
James Thompson scored 3 goals, 2 on the power play here in Milan.
A lot of players, Jacob Slavin, a lot of players banged up for all these countries, men and women. Jacob Slavin had a tough time, and he found a way to fight through. That is one tough customer for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Next, the OT hero.
The guy's missing a tooth. Woohoo!
And Clayton Keller.
Matthew Tkachuk said, leading up to this game, we aren't playing for ourselves. We're playing for our country, for the guys that came before us, and for the generation that will come after that.
Playing for the country. That's the difference, peoples. Playing for the country. They have to hand out a whole bunch of medals.
A little sweeter for Team USA when you can beat your arch rival in a gold medal game at the Winter Olympics.
And oh, by the way, the captain, Boston Matthews, heads back to Toronto where he's captain of the Maple Leafs, north of the border.
And Connor Hellebuyck, north of the border, going back to Winnipeg. And Kyle Thomas going back to Winnipeg as an Olympic champion.
The champions, my friends.
Brady Tkachuk, Zach Werenski continue to honor the late Johnny Gaudreau. The Gaudreau family. Here in Milan, there's mom and dad.
You know that sweater will be in that team picture.
Just like it was at the World Championships when the United States won gold.
Yeah, Tage Thompson with the winner.
Mesdames et messieurs, si vous le pouvez, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne des États-Unis d'Amérique. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can, please stand for the anthem of the United States of America.
Woohoo!
Per l'inno degli Stati Uniti d'America.
Yes. Over the ramparts we watch as the billows fight. Gallantly streaming. The bombs bursting in air came through the night. The flag was still there. Over the land of the sea. Yay! Hell yeah! A historical moment. Historical.
For the 12th and final time at these Milan Games, the Star-Spangled Banner. 12 gold medals for the United States. Both hockey gold medals. It's the most gold medals ever won by Team USA at an Olympic Games.
Historical.
And it comes down to the very last play of the very last event of these games. The Jack Hughes
What a big
overtime
finish
golden
for the
goal
Olympics now.
that will be replicated by young hockey players, will be shown over and over.
Good morning, people.
And will go into the lore of American hockey.
Good morning.
Team picture coming up. You see the Johnny Gaudreau jersey. Kenny Albert and Eddie Olczyk did such a great job with the broadcast talking about it. Brian Boucher as well. Johnny and his brother lost their lives back in August of 2024. They were cycling in there for the sisters' wedding in New Jersey.
I woke
that
up
weekend
at
before.
4.
And they were hit
I've been up since
as they were on their
4.
cycles and killed. And the Gaudreau spirit, he's somebody who was right there
How's
with so many of
everybody
these guys
doing?
growing up young, representing Team USA. That's why you see that Gaudreau jersey everywhere.
How's everybody?
That's why these guys celebrate their teammate still with them.
Yay!
And you can guarantee that every one of those players, all 25, are going to have that picture for the rest of their lives. We're talking to Mike Eruzione, the captain of the 1980 team, that bond so strong still with all of those players. Their group chat was going crazy over the last couple of days as the momentum built. And there is the Gaudreau jersey with reminder and respect. As we look behind, Dylan Larkin and Zach Werenski have gone into the stands to go get Johnny's kids. They're going to come out now, and they are going to hold their dad's jersey and get a picture with the gold medal team. You talk about sports, and you talk about the togetherness of a team. If you've ever been a part of a team, you know what it means.
Yay!
And when we say lifetime bond, it means lifetime bond. Oh, you see that smile? Zach Werenski holding Johnny's daughter. Gives you a sense of what Jack Hughes told Catherine Tappan, the USA Hockey Brotherhood.
This would have been my nail choice.
As Matthew Tkachuk and Dylan Larkin will take those kids back to the Gaudreau family. And Johnny's wife there. Emotional as you would understand, Meredith. Waiting for the kids to come back to her.
This is pretty, isn't it? USA!
And
Yes,
USA Hockey
baby.
Brotherhood, in large
USA.
part, the National Team Development Program centered outside of Detroit, in Michigan. So many of these players played together, the Hughes brothers. Kenny told you about Jack and Quinn, Luke, their brother, the dad, who moved them to Michigan when Jack was going to be a part, as the older one, of the high school hockey situation that led to the National Team Development Program. And those three boys had such a good time playing together. And guys like Werenski and Larkin, who were on the ice, were also part of that team development program. Those were the three on the ice when that golden goal was scored. And one of the empty feelings about the Olympics is that the head coach, Mike Sullivan, the coaches don't get a gold medal with the players. But they'll get the photo, they'll take and savor the memories. And the players involved know that these guys did so much, especially bringing together a team of professionals from so many different places. Almost half the players who dressed for this game were going against a teammate on the other side, whether US v Canada or vice versa. And they'll go back and talk about the experiences and share it. But they put aside that contract and that sweater for country and flag. Not just these teams, Finland, Sweden, all the other dozen teams we saw in this tournament. Free Bird is the anthem for USA Hockey. It was played as the U.S. women's team beat Canada in overtime. Maggie Keller scored that goal 2-1. And now Brock Nelson, and all the others who have kids or loved ones want to get those pictures that will last a lifetime. So 1960, just outside of Lake Tahoe, California, 1980 in Lake Placid, New York, is in North America, in the United States, where the U.S. won those gold medals. And because of a drought that almost lasted a half century, those teams are revered. They are held on to forever. And what happened today doesn't take away from the greatness of those teams or the meaning that those teams have in U.S. hockey. But what you saw today was the build of a generation, inspired perhaps by that team that lost in 2010 in Vancouver to the Sidney Crosby golden goal in overtime. Or the team where TJ Oshie had all those shootout goals in 2014. That's when these guys were doing what you're doing, watching on TV. And they were young, and they were living the dream. So for all the young people out there, not just the hockey, but all the Olympics you've watched, those dreams are formed now. Go chase them and go get them. Because our country loves sports, and it brings us together unlike anything else. And if you didn't know that, if you haven't been watching the last 2 weeks, you saw it in Team USA Hockey, winning the gold over their arch rival Canada here in Milan to wrap up these 25th Olympic Winter Games. A reminder, we're going to have the closing ceremony coming at 2:30 Eastern Time, and after that, our coverage of the NBA with the Lakers and the Celtics on our Sunday Night Basketball. And then we'll bring back some of the best of that closing ceremony tonight here on NBC. We'll also have the best of these Olympic Games as soon as the ceremony
watch the ceremonies
later this afternoon. The Hughes brothers. We know family is so much a part of your lives in sports. The Hughes brothers grew up as kids with a dream. The trio have all become first-round picks in the National Hockey League.
What a great
And the two olders got to live their dreams and have magical moments. Win Hughes in overtime against Sweden in the quarterfinals, and his brother, few teeth down, bloody, undeterred. The U.S. Hockey Brotherhood defined by Jack Hughes.
That's awesome.
The winning goal that will be remembered forever and set the chance of USA resonating.
When they did the last goal,
and that team, that
I was so stunned that I couldn't believe it.
Who've gone up against
like,
these guys every night in the National Hockey League, know what they've done.
He just scored?
They've laid a marker down for hockey in America.
He just scored?
And Connor Hellebuck, with the save of a lifetime. If Connor Hellebuck has a fireplace, and there's a mantle to hang a picture over, that is it. And that picture will last forever for goalies in America for that save.
That guy, man.
Carrying the flag, because he carried the team in this gold medal.
He was so good.
The memory of Johnny Gaudreau touched us all and was not far. His jersey hung in that locker room every game in this Olympics. All 6 wins for the U.S. and it's proudly displayed like the flag. And 46 years ago today, Mike Eruzione called everybody up on that small platform for that moment in Lake Placid to be joined together in celebration of American gold. 46 years to the day, the U.S. together, arm in arm, listening to the Star-Spangled Banner with American pride. From Milan, Italy, bringing a nation together in the name of sport and spirit and success.
Woo.
United States 2, Canada 1 in overtime.
Yes.
The U.S. wins the gold medal.
Yes.
We'll pick up on the other side as our coverage of these Winter Olympics from Milan, Cortina, Italy continues on NBC.
I'm Keith Morris.
Dude, that's
and this
awesome.
is
Oh my God. That is just... Watching that game was so awesome. Oh man, that's like on the same historical day of Miracle on Ice. They did it again with another generation practicing all those hours of practice together. We're going to go to the Olympics, man. And they did it. We're going to get gold this time. And then you see the Canadian team receiving their silver. They're so humbled. Very humbled. very humbled by it, you know. Very historical day. This event has concluded. Ah! I'm still getting goosebumps. Chicken skin. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they did it. What an amazing Olympics this year. Well, it's amazing every year. I wish that I was in Orange County or LA as a resident, because they're drawing Los Angeles 2028 Olympics. Curling. I can never like curling. I think I tried it once and I was like, I don't like this. The sport curling, not curling iron, or curling your hair. I didn't like it.
Look at this spectacular day that greets us for the final day of competition.
It's the four-man bobsled run.
And it's the big sled coming down the hill.
One of the last events.
It's four-man bobsled. Runs 3 and 4. The medal run a little later. Right now, it's run 3. And why is this important? Well, it's going to set up those vying for a medal. It's also going to determine the top 20, because only the top 20 get a fourth run. All right, here is Team Lochner. In addition to Johannes, or Hansi Lochner, as he's affectionately called, is a 4-time gold medalist in four-step marches. Long-time push athlete for Francesco Friedrich, but he switched teams, switched allegiances. He didn't
switch allegiances by choice. So he's got a little revenge on his mind. 478. That's a lot slower than yesterday. I think that might tell us we have a slower track that we have. We've had some warm temperatures last couple of days. And I think that's the reason we had those 3 crashes in yesterday's second heat.
There was an eventful day yesterday. If you didn't see it, 3 of these monstrous sleds went over. It was France, Austria, and Trinidad and Tobago. They will no longer take part in this competition.
Well, he's got a huge lead. He didn't make a mistake like that yesterday. So, you know, in a golf tournament, there's 3 rounds of golf, and bobsledding,
It's Germany on the four-man bob.
This is moving day. This is the moving year. This is where you want to establish yourself for the 4th and final run and a chance to win a medal.
His lead wasn't as big as it was in the 2-man, but Lochner sets the time for everybody else to chase, including his 2 German teammates.
There's Vargas sitting up on the verge of winning his 5th Olympic Games gold medal. Quite a team that right here. They've done nothing but win almost every heat. They're only out, never off the podium in 2-man or 4-man. That's the only mistake I've seen them make in 3 heats right there.
You're going to see a lot of Germany to kick this 3rd round of runs off. Here he is. Back-to-back gold medalist in the 4-man, Francesco Friedrich, trying for his 5th Olympic gold medal.
3,500 slower than his first heat yesterday. We'll see if this opens the door for Friedrich.
Very well made.
Start for Lochner at a suspect 78 start. Let's see what he's got here. 72. So maybe Lochner's guys are just being conservative.
If you like Hello Kitty, there's a cool TikTok that I made with Hello Kitty.
play for here, and he's getting closer. Because he's 3,700s down to 31.
Relative to the start, I'll see if it's there. Go play. Lochner's got these afterburners after curve 4. He did it to 2-man.
Last night I did my nails with stars,
That was not swift.
and then I went to bed and I ruined them.
He's losing more time.
Now I'm redoing my nails, I guess like a New Year's theme.
Summer, Alex Schuler and Felix Stroud are the team.
Lunar New Year's theme.
Edge ahead. This is going to tell us what it's like going into the medal run. Just under half a second.
I ruined my nails last night.
Exact same time as he had in the first
I didn't
heat
let it
yesterday.
dry.
So he was better in the heat compared to Lochner, but you see 54-30
Sucks.
in the first and third runs, but he's still on
But
the
that's
outside
okay.
looking in for that gold medal.
Then I had to remove them during the game. Remove the messed up stars. They were cute too. They were like silver stars on lavender sort of.
In terms of just
And the silver stars had black outlined.
But their second run was more complete. Just the ice conditions, John, made it slower.
And then the fastest time was the second run. Remember this athlete here.
They were all creased.
Did have a very good first run. 478. Oh, there's
I
a
guess I
box
shoved
there.
my hand under the
With getting that push bar
pillow,
down.
and then it creased all up.
But he is the air.
It was all creased all right there.
Friedrich, they're saying he might
They
be
were
there.
cute.
Friedrich told me he doesn't know if he's going to retire again.
So you could see Johannes Lochner for sure.
Well, they lasted for only an hour.
There's a whole new generation of German sliders coming along.
That's why you don't do your nails before you go to bed.
Because Michael Vogt of Switzerland is not that far behind.
No, he's not, and this is not a fast run. So far, he's dropping more time. 23 more, but the speed's not there.
Unless they're dry.
Across the line and 9/10 of a second behind competition leader and his teammate Johannes Lochner.
No, not bad.
The TikTok
Slower than his first heat yesterday.
has 3 Lunar New Year little videos that are cute.
But behind
Cuteness
him, there's 4 or 5 more
overload.
German teams ready to come. The start, well, we haven't seen any start mishaps where people falling in the sleds. We've seen some people rock the wall before the first curve. The more runner tips. Look how low he is. in the
Well,
valley. You barely see anybody
if
back
you
there.
care
Very
about what's
aerodynamic,
going on with me
especially
right now.
the German team.
Rashes again. Right around my eyebrows and in between my eyebrows again. Oh, it's so annoying.
And he has a shot
And then right on the left side of my nose.
into bronze medal contention. And this is
Ah, it's so annoying, but you know what?
He was outside the top 10 in Beijing.
At least they're
This
not
is
the
huge.
shingles blisters.
Michael is joined by Andreas Haas.
It's
David
the
Inchite,
other
and Mario
rashes
Aberhart.
after it.
4,
I can't
80,
stand it.
81 yesterday.
This is Switzerland and Michael Vogt. Does he rock the German?
Oh, and I was so tired yesterday,
That start close to the 80,
I
number
just slept.
83, they got slower.
as much as I could.
Now he's got to hit a 3-run homer to get.
I hope you're all doing well.
He's typical Swiss, great pilot. His teammate Thorners coming up next. He was probably the best pilot yesterday. Just had to go start time.
This is the Instagram.
Way back.
That's right about where Adam Amor finished behind Lochner. He's still ahead by 1/100th of a second.
Well, the Swiss are fast to the bottom part of the track. That's not going to help. That skid 94 speeds. Not bad. I don't know.
He's close though, John. The fourth run's going to be amazing. He finishes 1.01 seconds back.
And I don't have the rashes on the chins. Part of the chins.
The race for this bronze medal is going to be full on.
Moving day, he put himself in a position to put a good heat down and have Amor not make it.
That was better than his second run and almost equal to his first. Well done, Michael Vogt.
Looking for a quality used car? At Sunrise Auto Sales, we have access to thousands of top quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs that are available now nationwide. With over 2 decades of experience, Sunrise Auto Sales can get you on the road even if you have
That's what I got so
Visit us
far.
online and ask our experts for a finance program that fits your needs. Mention this ad and we'll throw in free registration with purchase. We can.
Just got my index finger to do. Oh, say, can you see? Well, this one has a weird stripe, and I don't know. Who cares? I don't care. That's why I bought cheap nail color strips. Because I don't care. This landed all crooked. The U.S. bobsled.
The late Steve Holcomb.
Let's go, USA!
They had the second best start in the second heat yesterday. 4 very, very world-class athletes in the sled. 4 seconds. It's over. It's over. Now the question is, how many teams will drop? Did they run one step too far? That's the 3rd sled we've seen it. 2 yesterday.
Well, it's happening to women as well. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a trap at the bottom of the start line.
Almost everybody exits out of there with a skin. That time, just couldn't handle it. You know, I can say it. He's a rider.
Go USA!
Start times like the US team had right there. You can challenge for the medals. When Steve Holcomb was in his prime in the 2010 to 14 Olympics, he had the best starts. This one, he's a few more trips down these tracks to become a world-class driver.
Chris Horn crosses the line, and frustratingly for the Americans, 1.97 seconds behind the leader.
Oh, I knew they were
and
behind Germany.
About 7/10 of a second
Could tell.
behind the
They
Swiss
can't, like,
and the Koreans. So that's
hitting
a
the
tough one for Chris
sides.
Horn and his team.
6,200 slower than his heat yesterday. Let's see the team. Watch the drivers in.
See, they hit the side at the start.
I don't know. He had no chance. That's why I came out of those drive lines. I can't pass judgment if somebody ran too far, but The rest of the way down the track, that's a big mistake there. That's the exit.
That one got away from them.
Good try, guys.
Second US sled is in the start house. Tell us more, Britt.
Duke on the pilot there. I mean, what a week it's been, but a myriad of emotions. I spoke to him after a near podium miss in the two-man where they finished fourth. He was obviously devastated, but he took a moment to step back, reflecting on the fact that his family is here, his wife Haley, his two sons, and he spent much of the time watching them grow up through a TV screen. So he said it's that support that helps him turn the page. What happened yesterday, he told me he feels like he's driving better in the four-man than the two-man, so the goal today is just to continue to creep forward.
Well, we had the pleasure of speaking to Frank Del Duca and Josh Williamson at a function the other night, and while everyone sees it, if you don't medal,
I hope you're having a good Lunar New Year's.
The highest they've ever finished at an
Happy
Olympic
Lunar
Games.
New
Incredible
Year.
performance. Now they're trying to push their way into the top 10. Frank Del Duca, Josh
I really don't have any Lunar New Year food.
17th and 14th at the start yesterday. He drove up in his 12th place position, and he started in the start drop 27. He's had a bad season before then because he crashed here in training with this sled.
And if I went to go look for some, they don't have any.
He hasn't finished better than 12.
Oh, they're out.
If you're a motorsport fan, you'll understand.
You might have some at the Hello Kitty Cafe, but I don't want sweets.
Extremely powerful, extremely difficult to drive.
That was close. Speed, best speed. So I just think the track is chewing up, slow it down.
He has a chance to jump ahead of his teammate Chris Horn, though. Let's see what the gap is. 12th place, no, lost some time at the one part of the track. So stays 12th where he started.
1,600 difference between Chris Horn and Frank Del Duca. His nemesis was the start, but again, that crash early in the season changed the temperature of this team. He was fourth at the World Championships last year. Perplexing that he's not in that challenging position this year. Look at this, the back end hits. He's trying to stay away from the wall. This is 85 miles an hour, 44 miles an hour, and that crossover was late. That's the latest we've seen any sled in that curve in this heat.
3 runs down, 1 to go, and it is first, second, and third for Germany.
Like Germany's in the running, man.
Switzerland can do something.
Switzerland 4th and US 11th and 12th, man. Good try anyway.
Delta presents The Spark.
I think the why for a long time was just to get better and be able to score more goals.
Farmer, what the score?
Then in the last few years, it's morphed into wanting to just push the game to the next level. Pushing the boundaries of the game, making it more skilled, making our team better, only raises the level.
So I found a way to get these decals off of here better.
Brought to you by Delta, official airline of Team USA.
DHL Express gives you the confidence to grow global with stable discounted pricing, speed and reliability, tips and tools, and end-to-end support. Now the world is your customer, powered by possibility, delivered by DHL.
I think I'll put gold on here, I think. Maybe some bows. See, this is what happens when it comes off wrong. So I figured out how to get the sticker off right. You kind of go like this. You put it up to the card and then you go like that and then you bring it to you.
To the House of Speed, the Eugenio Monti Sliding Center, and it's about to cap it off with the fourth and final run, the medal run, the four-man bobsled. 2 US sleds in this competition. As we go from the back of the field to the front. First up, it's Frank Del Duca. Frank and Josh Williamson had a terrific two-man campaign, but they finished just off the podium in fourth. They get joined by Brian Sosu and Boone Niederhofer here. Trying to find a path to a top 10. Frank finished 14th in the four-man competition at his first games in Beijing. He starts this fourth run from the 12th position.
Start times, then the problem.
Listen to the roar for the US sled. Here's Frankie Del Duca and team.
85s, like they had the last time. Lee, 1956, we go back, an American named Art Tyler, an engineer and physicist from Kodak, built a radically designed sled that won the Olympic medal here. And that sled didn't appear back in the United States for 3 months. The Italians copied most of that, and we saw in the Italian sled the following year that type of technology.
This is a smooth run from Frank Del Duca. Double slap there, but the clock still says green.
1500s, see if that tap's going to hurt him. There's a good line there. That's really good. 16, he's pulled away.
Stabilized it. This is good work, good driving from Frank Del Duca. Team USA, the first of 2 sleds. If Del Duca goes to the lead, which he does by 22 hundredths, he's guaranteed a top 12 finish. Nicely done. It'll be his Olympic best in four-man.
That's his best result in four-man of the season.
That's a very solid Olympic campaign for Frank Del Duca. Now it's time for the second US sled, piloted by Chris Horn. His great mate Hunter Powell, Pastor Isring, the former swimmer from USC, and Caleb Furnell. The third run didn't go the way that these guys wanted. They dropped from 9th to 11th. They want to get back inside the top 10. Chris Horn and Team USA, here they go.
They had the third best start of the previous run, 478. There it is again. But they hit the wall here, and that was his nemesis last year. You know, when you have a start time like Chris Horn and team did, you have a chance to have the best time at the bottom. And this is what I call another rising star. Just has to learn how to drive the sleds and lead. It takes at least an Olympic appearance before you can get yourself in a position to win a medal.
Yes, Chris's first Olympics as a pilot. He was a push athlete at the last games. Clock says green, little skid there. It's good by over a quarter of a second. It's USA versus USA at the moment.
Lots a little sloppy, but he's 7th best speed, but he's got 2500s. The 2500s finish.
USA will stay in the leader's box, but it's a change. Chris Horn to the top. For those of you watching from Massachusetts, it's your man who piloted that down the hill from Pembroke, Massachusetts. Chris Horn finishes his first games as a pilot.
He beat Frank Del Duca in the first 50 meters at the start. Frank's a better driver. Boy, Chris, with that start time, could be dangerous down the next 4 years. Look at the team in the back, pretty good. This line here, he got into a little bit of a skid, but when you got that good of a start time, I mean, these top 3 start in the whole competition. You know, I got to say, this is a great result. It's at least 11.
I just destroyed
The
one,
US sleds are complete, and now they sit, wait, and
2
watch. The competition
stickers.
comes.
At Best Mattress, we recognize and appreciate everyone who keeps Vegas going. From the nurse who clocks out at dawn, to the officer who keeps the peace, to the cashier who cashes out big wins. We see you. We know sleep is...
The 25th Olympic Winter Games on NBC are brought to you by Deloitte, Progressive Insurance, protect your auto, home, and motorcycle. Sattva, power of restorative. Everywhere you want to be.
This is where things get interesting. There are 4 sleds left. The top 3 are German. And here is Switzerland, led by Michael Vogt. They are in an extremely tight
I got another one without ruining it.
900ths of a second is all that separates them and the current 3rd place, Adam Amor of Germany. This is going to be the difference of a medal or not. They need their best run possible of the 4. Team Switzerland on track.
43, we need to do better than that. 478, your best start of the 4 heats. Where did that come from?
They're doing everything they need to do. Michael Vogt is steering beautifully.
He has a perfect run here. He can challenge Lunar. And I'm sure Lunar's looking at the clock. Got to get this out to 15 or so hundredths. There it is. Now you got to keep growing this. Get it out to 20, 25. That would be a spectacular run.
Incredible. With Andreas Haas, David NJ, and Mario Eberhard.
Watch the speed of the left. He's going to need top speed here. Challenge. That's a great run. Top 3. He can get this out to 20, 2,500, which I say will provide a challenge for more for the medal.
Michael Vogt in Beijing was outside the top 10. He leads with 3 sleds to go. Switzerland, what a run. That was electrifying.
The start. You heard him yelling about the start.
And now there are 3 sleds, all from Germany. The pressure on this man in particular is immense. It's Olympic rookie Adam Moore. He won bronze in the 2-man. Now he fights for bronze in the 4-man. He's got his brother Issa right behind him.
478. 478. He matched the Swiss start. Matched what he did last heat. Ooh, that's a little wave. Close. You know, he's got 900s right now, so 12 hours late. 1200s, 9 to 12.
That was ragged. Those 2 corners were ragged.
We'll see how ragged it is in the next clock. It still at 12, so it didn't increase. And we saw the Swiss be perfect on the bottom part of the track.
Big hit there.
Got a 9. Speed, he has a top 7 or 8 speed. It's game on.
Switzerland hasn't medaled in man's 4-man bobsled in 20 years. Torino, 2006, the last time Switzerland were on the podium. Germany's got a fight on its hands. Clock is red. No! Switzerland gets a medal for the first time in 20 years in 4-man bobsled. Switzerland prevents the German sweep. That final run from Michael Vogt was incredible.
You know, the drive down the track, we didn't see a lot of mistakes right here. But boy, what a performance by the Swiss. I don't know if Moore lost that medal other than the Swiss won the medal.
Be not afraid of the dark. Be afraid of what lies within it. Let the games begin.
I'm very excited.
People are gonna die.
I like it.
There is nothing more fun than winning. I did warn them.
If it plugs into your wall and feet.
So many commercials. The red didn't come out very well. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! And I did that without messing up my nails.
Special times. All right, here's something special that's on the line right now. Johannes Lochner, the athlete on the right, the pilot, is set to win his first four-man bobsled gold. Has the ideal run down the mountain. But the man who sits right behind him, Thorsten Marcus, if this outfit wins gold, Marcus will become the first male or female five-time gold medalist in bobsled. There's a lot of history on the line here. Germany's away, the final sled is on the track.
Sure, it's a conservative 80, 78, much like they had last time. Just get in the sled, get through these first four very imposing curves.
Wow, 3 German teams. Then you got Switzerland in there.
This is the last ever Olympic run that Johannes Lochner will do. He has very publicly said he is retiring. His family's waiting for him at home. Germany's gone gold and silver the last 2 games in a row. It's on track for that to occur again.
Burp.
He's a gold medalist in 2-man.
Here he comes down the last.
It's still drying. I need one more coat. And my hands are dry because you don't want to do them with lotion on. It'll mess up all your nails. Germany won the 4-man bob.
That is a powerhouse performance from Germany.
So I got one more coat.
Lochner, the World Cup champ, and now
Actually, it's already dry.
the 2- and 4-man Olympic champion. What a way to finish the games here at the House of Speed. Germany gold, silver, and history created.
Gosh.
Many levels. And Michael
Gold
Buck
and
of Switzerland
silver.
gives the Swiss its first medal in 20 years. Team USA, Chris Horner 11th, Frank Del Duca 12th.
Thank you, Lee. As we've seen once again then, the Germans sure can drive a bobsled. With the gold and the silver, Germany have won 8 of the 12 total bobsled medals awarded at these games. Now, an incredible gold medal game this afternoon took place in Milan. The US with its first men's hockey gold in 46 years. And when we come back, we'll have an interview with the star goaltender, Connor Hellebuck. That is next.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the leadership of this captain, but getting that captain.
I find motion on the port side. Missed again. I'm back again.
What are we doing? So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Oh, it's close.
Eyes are coming!
Some of these landed crooked. I mean, the nail strips. I guess the best hand is the left one. The right one's screwy. Really screwy. Screwy! See, the index finger's damaged. I didn't place the nail decal color strip on there correctly. And then the thumb one, I can't get into there correctly. And then this one is screwy. See that? I missed the nail. Who cares? When you look at it from the top, it looks pretty good. Right? Well, I hope you guys join me for the closing ceremonies.
Connor, congratulations. The gold medal is coming home, and they have a lot of reason to thank you as well. 41 saves in this game. Can you just describe what it feels like to put this medal on your jersey and to win gold?
It's a dream come true. You know, I love this group. We've had so much fun over here. We've grinded, we've battled. You know, this is some of the best and most fun hockey I've ever played.
Watching you when the national anthem was being played, it was probably the biggest smile I've ever seen on your face. What was going through your mind when you saw the American flag raised to the rafters?
So much. It still hasn't truthfully sunk in, so, you know, I'm looking forward to celebrating in the next 24 hours, and, you know, who knows how long it's going to last. You know, this is surreal. It's around my neck, and it's a dream come true.
Connor, you have a number of Vezinas. You're the reigning NHL MVP, yet there are still critics out there that you can't win the big game. What does this send a message to them about?
Yeah, let them keep writing those articles, and I'll just keep performing. That's it. That's all I can do.
Congratulations, Connor. Thanks for the time and for bringing back the gold to the United States.
Thank you.
What a good answer, and as Catherine said, 41 saves for Hella Bartolone's Olympic debut in Milan, and of course it is 46 years to the day since the United States men last wore that gold medal around their necks. When we come back, we head to freestyle skiing for the women's half-pipe final. Eileen Gu, already a 5-time Olympic medalist, is the defending champion in this event. We'll bring that to you when we come back on the other side of this.
Hi, I'm Joe with A2 Windows and Doors. I've been part of the Las Vegas community for a long time, and I know how tough our weather can be on our homes. When your windows and doors can't keep the outside out, it's not just uncomfortable, it wears you down, and those energy bills don't make it any easier. That's why at A2 Windows and Doors, we treat every home like it's our own. From one neighbor to another, let's make your home as comfortable as it should be. Give us a call today, 702-982-0949.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this.
Thanks for watching.
King Henry.
Join me. Put your notifications on. Bye.
Behold my majestic stride!